Hello, I'm Megan Brannigan, and this is my individual SRS presentation. This presentation will be broken into two parts. First, I will deliver a summary of our software requirements specification document from the perspective of one of our key stakeholders, the delivery partners. Afterwards, I will briefly discuss my personal experience during this project. A detailed SRS is essential for building a system that meets both business needs and user expectations. Clear and concise requirements act as a single source of truth throughout the development. For the delivery partners, SRS explains how orders enter the system and move throughout. In this next section, I will focus on the elements of the SRS that directly impact the delivery operations. These would be the SRS models. The first relevant model in the SRS is the domain model. This shows the key classes within the system and how they and their attributes interact and relate to one another. This model gives the stakeholders a clear picture of when they begin their process within the system and what information they receive from the system and what information they then generate based off that. The next would be use cases. Use cases display how different actors act within the system. For delivery partners, the most relevant is use case 2, place order. It describes the process leading up to the delivery process. Customer chooses a delivery option, provides personal information, and then once payment is confirmed, the order is handed to the fulfillment center and then to the delivery partners. The third use case is make payment. This is indirectly related, although it is relevant because deliveries can't start until the customer's payment is confirmed. The delivery partner only receives an order once payment is marked as confirmed. Use case is helpful to see the system's behavior from the POV of the user. Next are the requirements that affect the stakeholder. You have functional requirements. They break down your system features and functions that allow your system to perform as intended, such as the system shall send the delivery partners the tracking number and the relevant customer details such as address, phone number, name, etc. Delivery partners will also receive the relevant information about the order, size, weight, delivery type, etc. Non-functional requirements determine how your system will implement these features, such as the system shall verify customer name and address and format into a standard readable postage label before handing off to delivery partners. In order to fully understand the delivery process and to aid the delivery partners 100% within the system, we need to clarify on several things, such as what level of detail do delivery partners require from the fulfillment center when handling over the orders. Handling instructions, is the package fragile or extremely heavy? Does the delivery partner create the tracking number or does the fulfillment center create the tracking number? How often are the delivery statuses updated? At every milestone or in real time? In the case of delivery exceptions such as delay due to weather, errors in fulfillment center, etc., does the delivery partners have standard protocols for each of these exceptions or is it handled case by case with customer care? During this section, I wanted to evaluate myself and my contributions honestly. For strengths, I helped keep the momentum within the group and motivated us when the progress slowed. Communication was another strength I had. If there was confusion about other sections, I helped explain things and clarify, keeping the group on track and aligned. As for my weaknesses, I struggled with the understanding of technical parts of the SRS. I procrastinated at times also, which made the workload feel overwhelming once I begun. As for the most difficult part of the SRS, I found that understanding exactly what the SRS required very hard to understand. The document is quite long and at times complicated and technical. Initially, it was unclear what each section required. To overcome this, I broke everything down into smaller parts and researched examples, especially for the domain diagrams, to understand what I needed to achieve. As for the most useful, I found that I gained an understanding of how a system works and flows together. Before this module, a system structure felt confusing and vague. This assignment helped me gain understanding of all the interacting parts in a real system. If I were to do this again, I would avoid procrastination and seek clarification on sections earlier from the lecture, as to avoid beginning something the incorrect way. Overall, this project helped me to strengthen my understanding of a system. It improved my communication skills and improved my self-learning as I helped others to understand as we went along with the project. It also taught me valuable lessons for future assignments and teamwork. If you'd like to do your own further reading, here are the resources I used to create this presentation. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed and found this useful.